that unmuting your mic allows you to speak? Happy Friday. Good morning and welcome to Motivation, Meditation, and Coffee with Kat. I, of course, am your professional streamer, Kat, and I am a transformational life coach that started this stream back in December to help people get through December, to help get through the Christmas season, knowing that you're not alone thinking that Christmas sucks donkey balls. And then as I kept streaming, I kept feeling a sense of purpose. I kept feeling a sense of fulfillment that, people were spending their morning with me instead of watching the news, the weather, the financials, cruising the socials, reading all the negative influence out there, and it made me feel amazing. And so here we are. We are January 20th, and I started streaming on December 12th. So that's like 6 weeks of Monday to Friday streaming. I've gone through some peaks and valleys. My first week of streaming was a dumpster fire and a flood, riddled with technical problems. But you know what? That's okay, because you have to start somewhere. And so here I am. And this intro, while it does seem rambling, actually does have a point to it, because each week on my streams I have been bringing a different topic of conversation to the forefront, just for your unconscious mind to chew on, just for your unconscious mind to marinate for a little while through the day as you go about your daily activities. And this week was the Wheel of Life. This week, I challenged you to really see how you spend your energies emotionally, mentally, and spiritually in 6 different aspects of your life. So, before we get into too much discussion about that, the list of what I am going to be doing is we are going to release denial, because we haven't released denial for a couple of days. And then while we are cleared of all denial, we are going to create our shield. And then once we are shielded from all the negative emotions and negative energies, we're going to discuss the Wheel of Life a little bit more, just to bring things to a conclusion. And then I'm going to talk about a super cool announcement that I've been working on for the last 12 hours. And it kind of ties into things I was talking about yesterday, and the way that the rest of my yesterday concluded. So, without any further ado, let's skip to our meditation screen and let us clear some denial. Denial standing for didn't even notice I am lying. And I don't mean lying as in I didn't eat the last cookie from the cookie jar while my fingers are covered in chocolate. I mean lying that we are pretending that we are somebody else. Lying to ourselves and preventing ourselves from being authentic. So, for those of you that are watching the stream for the first time, welcome. And clearing denial triggers acupuncture spots as well as our chakras. And so going through this, as we trigger the chakras or the acupuncture parts, I would like to mentally state the resolve that this layer of denial is representing. Mentally say that, and while keeping your eyes open, just take 3 calming breaths. So layer number 1, first 2 fingers, you're going to find your collarbone, bring it down to just that soft spot just underneath your collarbone, and you're just going to gently rotate in circles, doesn't matter which direction. Keeping your eyes open, I would like you to mentally say to yourself, I know what my truth is. Take 3 breaths. Starting this process always makes me a little nervous, but then as soon as I get to the end, I'm cool. Layer number 2, we're going to take our right hand, you're going to put it on your belly button, and you're going to take your left hand, and you're going to put your 2 fingers just behind your left ear on what's called the mastoid bone, and this is the bone just behind your ear, just underneath where your glasses would sit. This is layer number 2. I am willing to speak my truth. Keeping your eyes open, 3 deep breaths. Layer number 3, we're going to switch. Left hand, belly button, right hand, behind the mastoid bone, just under your glasses. I am willing to listen and to be guided through this process. Layer number 4, keeping your left hand on your belly button, right hand, you're going to put your thumb on your third eye, and you're going to wrap your palm across the top of your head as best you can. You may have to, tilt your head, move your head, what have you. This is layer number 4. I am willing to feel my truth. And this is where you all get to laugh at my morning hair. But that's my authenticity, which we'll get into later. Good. And then layer number 5, switch. Right hand, belly button, left hand, third eye, wrapping around your forehead. I am willing to see my truth. And this is always groovy because I can see myself in my monitor. Amazing. Layer number 6, we're going to take our 2 fingers and just put them on the top of the crown of your head. You don't have to push down, just rest them there. I am willing to accept my truth. Cool. Then layer number 7, we're going to switch. Left hand, belly button, right hand, crown of head, 2 fingers. I am willing to let this old story go and allow a new truth to flow through. Layer number 8, you're going to keep your left hand on your belly button, and you're just going to cover your chest, your heart chakra, not your anatomical heart, but your heart chakra with your right hand. I am willing to feel my life's purpose. Layer number 9, just gently cup your throat, your thyroid, your voice box, whatever you want to call it. Just gently cup your throat. I am willing to speak my life's truth. Awesome. And finally, layer number 10, you're going to take your 2 fingers and you're just going to hold them onto your third eye. I am willing to see my life's purpose. Cool. And now that we are here in this moment of cleared denial, let's just go ahead and jump right into shielding ourselves. Now that we have expelled all of the negativity, now that we have allowed ourselves to be authentic, let's skip right into our shield. So, I invite you now to take that last mouthful of coffee, milk tea, juice, whatever you happen to be eating. Take that last bite so that you can get comfortable. Whether it be in the half lotus position in your chair, whether it be just sitting comfortably on your couch with your cup of coffee in your hand, make sure you're comfortable. And close your eyes. And just allow the music to take your unconscious where it wants to go. If this is the first time building your shield, maybe this is new for you, and where your unconscious mind goes with the music is a vibrant Zen garden, somewhere new and exciting. If this is not your first time building your shield, then welcome to your moment of Zen. Allow yourself to see the world that the music creates in your mind. Notice the peace and calm throughout your body. Mentally say to yourself, I control how energy and information flows. Repeat this mentally with confidence and resolve. Imagine purple and violet light of divine wisdom and discernment coming down from the top of your head into your heart and into the rest of your body. Have that violet light come out from your chest, wrap around you, and go back into you through your spine. The second layer of the shield is the golden light of divine, unconditional love, coming down from your highest source of self-wisdom. Have the light spill from your head like a waterfall. Wrap around the first shield and move down to the bottom of your feet. The final layer of your shield is bright, clear light of divine, absolute power, coming down from your source, surrounding your entire body, creating a bubble. The bubble extends beyond your outreached hands and below your feet and above your head. I invite you now to develop awareness of this shield. Feel the warmth and comfort of the divine, absolute power, the unconditional love and wisdom surrounding you. Show gratitude to everything and the intention, I control how energy and information flows. Open your eyes. Amazing. So, now that we have cleared denial, how'd you guys make out with the Wheel of Life this week? How did you feel that you spend your emotional, mental, and spiritual energies maybe in places that you didn't think you did? Monday we discussed the Wheel of Life in general and how it's broken up into 6 pies: career, family, relationships, personal growth, health and fitness, spirituality. And each one of those chunks of the pie, we rated how, on a scale of 0 to 3, how much emotional positive energy do we put in to our career. The key word in all of that being positive. How much mental positive energy do we put into our careers? How much spiritual positive energy do we put into our careers? And then we do the same thing for family, relationship, personal growth, health and fitness, and spirituality. Those 6 pieces of the pie. And Tuesday, we talked about relationships. And we did the unconscious activity of closing your eyes, picturing a gumball, and putting the quarter into the slot, turning the mechanism, and hearing the gumball come down, and 3, 2, 1, what color is that? That is an unconscious thought, whatever the first thing that pops into your head is. And so we did that with our book of influence. We pictured a book in front of us, and we were scanning through the pages, then stop. Who was on that page? Who was the first person that your brain thought of? And then we asked the questions, what do you like about them? What do you dislike about them? And then we chose another person. We asked the same questions, what do you dislike about this person? What do you like about this person? And we brought all of that together with, what do you dislike about yourself? And what is reflected back on you? Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, we talked about personal growth. Personal growth, looking back this time 3 years ago, where did you stand? What was your life like? What was your emotional energies like? What was your mental energies like? What was your spiritual energies like? And then comparing this time 3 years ago to today. And what did you change? How did you change? How did you grow? And we discussed maybe things that you wanted to grow for the future. What do you want to do better? What do you want to learn more about? How do you want to grow? And yesterday, I spoke about career. Because yesterday, I was in the position that Wizards of the Coast has essentially prevented me from doing Dungeons and Dragons and Therapy, my familiar breakthrough program that I had spent 7 months developing. Used the open game license, which has now changed, and I understand that each day it changes more and more and more and more and more, and I get that. I cannot be bothered to follow it just to see if a program that I have developed is going to be taken from me, or if I'm going to have to pay royalty rights on it. Essentially, it has caused me to walk away. And so that made me look at my career a little bit different. That made me take a step back and pause and say, hold on a second, what am I doing? And so after the stream yesterday, I really started thinking, because as I mentioned, streaming is so much fun. I never thought I would have this much fun staring at my computer screen, talking to nobody about nothing. But then I look at my viewer counts and I see there's 2 people watching right now. 2 people actually give a shit about what I have to say. That's awesome. Because to me, in my mind, you guys are sitting here in front of me in my office, letting me rant. And you're sitting there drinking your coffee saying, sing it, sister. Or, yeah, man. You know, this is fun. And I started doing this in December because I wanted to share what I was doing to get through December, because personally for me December sucks. And so I wanted to bring you guys along. I wanted to let you know that you weren't alone if you felt the same way I did. And so I wanted to share my meditations. I wanted to share my shielding and my breath work that I do to get through the day with you guys, so that maybe it would help you get through the day. And then I started getting amazing feedback of, hey, you know what? Watching you in the morning is really fun. Watching you in the morning is an amazing relaxation and the most calming part of my day. It lets me start the day off on a positive note, and I have noticed a positive change in my life since I started watching you. And that makes me proud. That makes me feel fulfilled. And it makes me know that I am providing and fulfilling my life's purpose of being a vehicle of positive change to others. And so yesterday I was talking to my coach. I have a coach. I actually have a couple of coaches for different things. I am part of an amazing community that we check in with each other because our jobs can be very emotionally demanding, and sometimes you need to be able to release to somebody who understands, somebody who does the exact same thing, and someone who can sit there and say, how is that a problem? You know, sometimes even though we are the ones being the vehicle for change, sometimes you gotta put gas in that tank, you know? And so I was talking to my coach yesterday, and I didn't realize how much it bothered me that not being able to do Dungeons and Dragons and therapy affected me emotionally. It made me feel very defeated. It made me feel very tired and like it was a waste of my time. I did so much research and work and effort and creative energies into something that I wanted, that I felt was my lifeblood. And they looked at me and they said, you're right, you did put a lot of time and energy into it, but what have you learned? And I kind of looked at them oddly, and I questioned them, like, what do you mean, what did I learn? Like, going through all of this, you know that the D20 system isn't the only system for roleplay, because you've said previously that you found, a 2D20 system or the D10 system. There are other systems out there that you could use. You cold emailed WotC, why can't you cold email somebody else? What's holding you back? Well, fuck. That's when I suddenly realized that I was banking on the knowledge of people, and if I said tabletop therapy, that seems a little sketchy, but if I said Dungeons and Dragons, I know that. I was going off the name of recognition instead of building my own brand. To which my coach then challenged me, saying, if you love streaming so much, why is WotC changing their open gaming license bothering you so much? Why can't you not rebrand, but why can't you be the vehicle for change, but on a highway instead of just a 2-lane road? I had to think about that for a second, and I was like, wait a second. If I can reach people through the interwebs, and if I can bring people change, positive change in the morning just by doing a stream, what else can I do? And so yes, a familiar breakthrough is still a program. It's still something I'm going to be working on. It's just on hiatus right now. But what I am doing is I don't want to say I'm drastically changing gears, but I'm changing gears because next week I had scheduled Awaken Your True Self program. You've probably heard me talk about the Awaken Your True Self program. That was the Avalon Empowerment program that I took that allowed me to notice what I was wasting my energies on and allowed me to find who my true self is. And so, in speaking about that, in the Awaken Your True Self, we talk about the Wheel of Life, and we actually go into detail in the Wheel of Life, and we discuss, after you've colored in the little wheel, what areas of your life do you need to work on? And we choose one right then and there, and then during the rest of the program, we focus on that one area, and by the end, you have made a meaningful, rapid, results-oriented change in your life. It is amazing, and I guarantee there will be a change in your life. Am I paywalling this program? 100%. I'm going to be transparent right now. I am 100% paywalling this because I know the effort that I'm putting into it, you are going to get amazing results out of. Now, how much is that paywall, you say? I have decided, because let's bring this back a little bit, my wheel of life, spirituality. Yesterday I realized that my spirituality, my authenticity, my purpose in life was actually more fulfilled by streaming. My purpose in life, bringing my knowledge, my experience, and my positive light to the internet, might be that one thing that get people going in the morning. And if I can be that emotional positive splash damage, then that's amazing. And so I decided that I'm always transparent. Nobody has signed up for the Awaken Your True Self that I was hosting next week with the different time blocks that would work for your schedule, and that's totally fine. I am not offended. And so therefore, what I am going to do is next week, if you're a Twitch follower, next week from 7 until 10, 3 hours ish, we will be doing each day of the Awaken Your True Self program. Awesome. Here's where the catches come in. Here's the rub. If you follow me on Twitch in the mornings, amazing. You get to watch the program for free. You get to take part in the program for free. If you are a Twitch subscriber, that means that you have to hit the little subscribe button. You will have access to the video for the 24 hours. If you are a Patreon, you will have access to the video forever. So there's 5 videos in total, because there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There'll be 5 videos. So if you miss a day, you'll be able to access the Patreon if you are a patron, obviously, and you'll be able to see those videos whenever you want. If you remain a patron, you'll be able to watch those videos whenever you want, and you'll be able to go back and review anything that you want. If you find interest and you want this program to be, if you want to do this program one-on-one, where you and I sit and we discuss and we go through everything, and it's almost like a one-on-one seminar, that's cool too. You get a super cool workbook, you get one-on-one interactions with me, you get, time blocks based on whatever it works on your schedule. And you get to do that. So what's the paywall? Well, Twitch subscription is $8 a month. Alright, well then you also get access to a lot of the Twitch stuff that I'm going to be releasing. I'll get into that in a few minutes. If you are a patron, there is exclusive content patron level for $50 a month. where you'll get access to all of the exclusive content. You get access to merchandise, you get access to the Awaken Your True Self program, you get access to super cool stuff that is exclusive for patrons. The one-on-one is $150. That gives you the workbook, that gives you one-on-one access with me, it gives you the intense breakthrough program based on your schedule and how you want to do it. But that way you also get detailed questions, you get your questions answered, and you get specific personalized exercises that you can do, and you have access to questions for me anytime you want. So yeah, I am introducing a paywall to a program that I have put a lot of time and effort into, and I actually want to show you just a little bit of a sneak peek. So check this out. This how cool is that? So this is one of the slides that I go through, and this goes through all of the areas of the chakra. Some of you might be already knowledgeable in chakras and in those energy spots. This is still new to me, and I'm super excited to be learning more about it. But you can see the chakra spots, and you can even see the different places that we trigger when we release denial. And so we talk about the human heart, the thymus gland, and how just triggering that, just putting our hand across there and triggering that chakra and triggering that universal heart, we can feel more at peace and we can think about things. Also, I really love this music. Anyway, so that, let's see, do I have another cool one? Oh yeah, there's some E equals MC square, you know, with some neat stuff. Anyway. There we go. So, now we're back to the chatting screen. So that's what you get to see. You know, it's almost like the morning meditation. It's almost like my morning stream, except it's more educational. And again, if you are able to watch it live, amazing. If you want to hit the subscribe button on that on the Twitch page there, if you want to hit the subscribe button, then you'll have access to that video and you can watch it within the next 24 hours. After that, you'll have to be a patron. And after that, you know, if you want to be a patron, you'll always have access to it. If you watch a couple of the videos for free and you're like, oh man, I want this, but I want a more personalized version of it, that's cool too. Because you do have access to the personal version where it's just you and me getting to hang out and we get to awaken your true self. So with all of that being said, I am going to start releasing more internet content. If you're a patron, amazing, that's awesome, and I thank you because you're gonna have access to more content. Yay, content! Go to my Patreon page. I believe there's a link in my about. Go to the Patreon page, find a level that works for you, see what you can get from it, and give it a shot. You know, I'm not going to be offended if you are a patron for a month and then bounce because you can't afford it. I'm okay with that. Because again, I understand the return on your investment. I want to help you become your authentic self. I want to help you make positive changes in your life that are lasting and rapid. And I know my mentality mentality is, if I want to do a program, I want results, I want them now, and I want to make sure it's a proper, there we go, and I want to make sure it's a proper return on my investment. Because spending money on myself is the hardest thing to do. And if that's my mentality, I know that's going to be your mentality. And so I'm not going to flaunt and say, ooh, join my program and you'll get all of these super cool changes. No, fuck that shit. I'm going to say, if you want to make a personal change and you know you like what you hear and you know me and you're like, yeah, this is fucking amazing, but I don't know if it's right. That's why the patron has like 3 different levels, so you can, like, you know, dip your toe in and just see, hey, you know what, this is fucking amazing. And maybe you want to be a patron and you want to make a positive change in your life, but at your own pace. That's cool too, because you get access to all of this really cool content. If you hit that follow button on Twitch, you're gonna have other videos. You know, you'll have alerts to live streams that only followers will be able to see. If you are a subscriber on YouTube, you're going to have access to exclusive content. I am going to be spending so much time doing content, it's going to be ridiculous. Like, it's going to be ridiculous, guys. Oh my god. But you know what? It's because this is fun. I have found something that comes back to my wheel of life and the spirituality pie. And it allows me to put positive energy emotionally, mentally, and spiritually into this one piece of the pie. Because it's fun. Emotionally, I am getting so much fulfillment by just seeing my viewer count rise. When I started this rant, I had 1 viewer, and I'm pretty sure I know who it was. Now there's 4. That's amazing. That means that there's 4 people sitting in my room right now, listening to what I have to say. And that makes me feel loved. I can't see the live people. Hey, there's Jameth. What's up, Jameth? Good morning. I love streaming, and I love doing this. All is going very well. If you just logged in, I will quickly review my paywall that is hitting next week. I am going to be doing a lot more content. I am going to be doing Awaken Your True Self all next week. If you are able to watch it live, amazing, 7 to 10. If you are a Twitch follower, you can watch the video on demand for 24 hours. If you are a patron, you will have access to the video and the program for the rest of your life. And if you want to do the Awaken Your True Self on a personal one-on-one basis, that is also an option as well. I am going to be releasing more internet content. I am going to be switching my brand a little bit thanks to Watsy. And hey, you know what? Seeing as though Jameth is here, if you like what I have to say and you love the dulcet tones of my super sexy gravelly voice, catch me and Jameth. We're going to be doing a Vama stream. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about Vama back in November, where I was helping host the Vama weekly meetings. We're going to be doing a podcast. We're going to be doing a stream just like this one. Me and Jameth are going to be talking about how to build a co-op. Yeah. Our transition, our journey from, you know, this is what Jameth's idea was, and this is how we're going to make it a reality. And everything good, bad, ugly, we're going to be talking about it all. Everything that we learned, so that maybe you can learn from it. So, all of that being said, next week, I hope you'll be able to join me in the mornings. And you know what? This is Friday Feedback. Does 7 o'clock not work for you? Let's start at 6. You know what? Let's start at 6 o'clock in the morning, and we'll do 6 a.m., 6, 7, 8, 9, 6 to 9. Because, yeah, it's a 3-hour-ish. I want to give a 3-hour block. Maybe it'll be quicker. Maybe it'll be slower. Who knows? Do you want to start at 6? Just do a 6 to 9? Or does 7 to 10 work for you? Are you not going to be able to watch it at all and you're going to have to join a Patreon? Are you going to hit the follow button? Or are you going to hit the subscribe button on the Twitches? Friday feedback. Give me your feedback. What can I do to help you? Help you. Help me help you. Do you want more personal meditations? Do you want more variety on the streams? Do you want to watch me play Valheim on the weekend? I can do that too. You know, what spiritually do you need to fill that piece of the pie? Spiritually, what do you do emotionally to help align your spirit? Mentally, what do you do to align your spirit? And how spiritually are aligned are you? Do you sit at home in frumpy clothes because that's what makes you comfortable and confident, but then when you leave the house you put on heels, you put on a skirt, you put on a tight-fitting blouse because that's what women are supposed to dress like? Or do you wear steel toes, jeans, a frumpy shirt, and a ragdoll sweater because that's what makes you feel comfortable and fuck society? Authenticity. The more you are authentic to yourself, the happier you will be. And the more you can get your spirit aligned with yourself and doing the things that allow you to be you, you will be happier. And when you're happier, this goes back to what we were talking about back in the day. Emotional, mental, and spiritual equals physical. If you're emotionally fulfilled and happy, mentally fulfilled and happy with a sense of purpose, and spiritually happy, fulfilled, your sense of purpose, you'll notice that your physical falls in line. So I want you to marinate. I want you to chew on that. I want you to think about that for the day, the weekend. Connect with me over the weekend if you want to. If you know that you want to do the Awaken Your True Self, but schedules, stars, can't do it, not today, connect with me. And I will make sure that I can make time for you. Hold on, let me redo this. If you know that you want to do the Awaken Your True Self program, but your schedule does not allow you to match any of the versions of this program that I have released, connect with me, and I will make sure that I can help you do this program, whether it be one-on-one, whether it be in-person, virtual, what have you. I want you to experience the same emotional transformational journey that I have done. Because that will cause such a cascade to your family and friends you'll have no idea. So, marinate on that, chew on it, think for the rest of today and tomorrow, Sunday, you know what? I want to do the Awaken Your True Self. I'm going to become a Patreon. Or I'm going to follow on Twitch. Or I'm going to join at, you know what? Final answer. Let's start at 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning, Awaken Your True Self. And you know what? Let's make some positive change in your life. Rapid, meaningful, positive transformations in your life that will stick with you. And let's help you become your true self. So, with that, let's skip to the meditation screen. And let's get our morning meditation happening, because I know I've been ranting a little bit, and I know we need to get our day started, and I know I have a bunch of stuff on my docket that I need to get done today. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for hanging out with me every morning. Thank you for being the positive influence that I needed to know that online streaming, Twitch streaming, content creating is actually something that I find fulfillment in. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, and thank you for reaching out. Thank you. So, I invite you now to take your last drink of coffee, milk tea juice, get that bite of bagel, toast, cereal, whatever you are eating at the moment, and get comfortable. If you want to lay on the floor, if you want to sit half lotus in your chair, relax on the couch, no matter how you do, this is right for you. And I invite you now to close your eyes and just take stock in your pillow, your blanket, your clothes that you're wearing, jewelry. Just make sure that nothing is going to prevent you from giving your entire attention to this meditation. Anything that might become uncomfortable, allow yourself to be in a position that you can sit for the next 15-ish minutes and just relax. Bring awareness to your breath. Inhale through your nose into your belly and then fill your chest. Hold for a moment and then release, starting with your chest and then the belly. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale again, and just pause. Let your mind touch the silence and allow your unconscious to take you where it wants to go. Breathe out through your mouth. Pause at the end of your exhale. And notice the world that the music has created. If you find your thoughts gently wandering, that's okay. Bring them back. Show them gratitude. Acknowledge them. Focus on your breath. Thoughts will come and go, and that's okay. Be kind to yourself and release any judgment that you're not doing this right. No matter how you meditate is perfectly right for you. For the next few breaths, bring your awareness to the rise and fall of the chest, pausing at the end of each inhale and exhale just to touch the silence. Allow yourself to take 2 or 3 deep yawns. You can fake a yawn until one comes in, but I'm sure one will come naturally. And then let your breathing return just to a normal pace. Spontaneous breath. Bring your attention to the top of your head. Relax the muscles at the top, the sides, and the back of your head. Move your forehead and soften it. Soften the eyebrows, the eyes, your ears, your cheeks. Relax your jaw, your tongue, your lips. Bring your attention to the throat. Allow the muscles surrounding it to relax. Soften the back of the neck. Move your attention to your shoulders and do the same. Allow yourself to feel gravity pull them down. Focus on your upper arms, forearms, hands, relaxing each as you go. Relax each finger, the thumb, your index finger, the middle finger, your ring finger and pinky. Relax the palms of your hands. Bring your awareness to your chest. Soften the muscles that make up the chest wall. Relax your belly, your lower abdomen. Move to the top of your back. Relax the muscles around your shoulder blades, the middle part of your back, the lower part, all the way down to the buttocks. Relax your right thigh, the muscles around your knee, the front of your leg, your calf, your right ankle, your right foot and toes. Bring your attention to your whole body. Notice any sensations you feel. Gently bring your attention to any area that you would like to relax further. Scan your entire body as you breathe and let your whole being settle into this morning practice. Mentally picture the morning sun rising. Feel its warm rays of light infusing you with beautiful yellow energy. Allow the ribbons of light to surround your body, relaxing it. Observe your breath, your calm breathing. If you find that your thoughts take you somewhere else, come back to the breath. Feel your chest rise with each inhale. Notice the parts of the body that move. Notice your chest and abdomen as you exhale. Feel the parts of your body that move. With each breath, feel the morning energy gently waking your entire body. Notice any sensations you may feel. Breathe in, sending oxygen to your head and face. Exhale. Breathe and send life-giving air to your neck, shoulders, and chest muscles. Allow them to take in the air and get ready for the day. Breathe and send oxygen to your entire back. Allow these muscles to awaken. Breathe and send oxygen to your abdomen and thighs. Breathe. Send energy from your breath to the legs to power you through the day. Breathe. Allow the sun's rays to infuse you with the energy you need to begin your day. Now, allow the energy from the air you breathe and the warm rays to begin to power you up for the whole day. Breathe into your heart. Send golden energy to your heart center in gratitude for the beginning of this new day. Bring your awareness to your breath. Just remain focused on your breath for the next couple of moments. If you notice your thoughts take you somewhere else, show them gratitude, acknowledge them, and gently come back. Here, In this moment of relaxation, repeat your Sankalpa 3 times mentally with confidence and resolve. Allow your unconscious to take in 1 or 2 more breaths, noticing the world that the music took you to. And with a final deep inhale, as you exhale, gently bring your awareness to the other energies in the room. Allow your conscious mind to acknowledge the sounds of your home, the building, the sounds outside. Gently bring your conscious to your surroundings. Wiggle your fingers, move your toes, roll your shoulders, roll your ankles. And when you are ready, open your eyes. As always, thank you for joining me this morning for motivation and meditation and coffee with me. I am your humble host, Kat, and I am glad that you were able to spend some time with me this morning, and I look forward to seeing you next week. If you want to connect with me at any time over the weekend, please feel free to DM me through Facebook Messenger, or you can email me directly at info@livewithadvantage.com. You can find all my contact information at www.livewithadvantage.com. And remember, in Dungeons & Dragons, when a player uses the help action, the other player gets to roll with advantage. So let me use the help action to help you live with advantage.